right, let's go ahead and look at some combat. One of the things that we really wanted to do here is we wanted to make sure that the game was accessible to everybody, as I've said. So one of the ways that we've done that is we made sure that, especially if you're a console player, but even if you're a PC player, if you're not sort of a hardcore combat fanatic, then you can get in there. So let's see here. We've added a lock-on. So now what you can do is you can actually lock onto things, and if I pull out my bow, I've got a really good chance of hitting something here. So that's an option for you if you want to play it that way. It's a long game, however, and you may want to, you may want to level your skill set up. So if I choose not to lock on, and I'm probably going to miss, but let's see what we can do here. There we go. If I choose not to lock on, I can shoot my bow sort of on the fly. And what we've done is we've said, okay, well, if you're not going to lock on, you're going to do double damage. So what it does is it gives you a balancing feature. Okay, cool. As I level up, and you'll find this with the swords and the magic, you're going to get charge attacks as well. It's an RPG, so we want to make sure that the longer you play, the funner it is. So let's go ahead and jump in and see if we can do some melee. Cool. So I pulled out my sword, and it's multi-directional combat, so I can fight people behind me, to the side, any direction I want. There we go. Oh, get the guy behind me. There we go. And the idea being that if a mob attacks you, you can really handle a large group of people, regardless of what they're doing. Other things that we've got are as you're attacking, if I just want to button mash, I can. But at the end of every swing, you'll see my sword glows blue. And if I hit the button at the right time, I'll actually pull off a combo. So the idea is that there's different kinds of combat going on with everything. All right, let's take a look at some magic real quick. Cool. So we've got a fireball here. It's an RPG. You've got to have a fireball. If we take a look at it, you can see that we've got, it's obviously got all the dynamic lighting going on. You can run into a dark cave with it, and it's going to act as a light. There's all kinds of occlusion going on and all that stuff, so it actually looks like a fireball. And, when you're holding fire in your hand, you want it to be as realistic as possible. Let's take care of these guys. So I'm going to throw some fireballs at these guys. Again, I can lock on if I want to. There we go. And let's just do that for a second. So like I said, you can always charge any... you can charge all of your attacks, so we're going to use the magic here. And I'm going to lock on to this guy. Let's see if I can get him. There we go. And I'm going to charge this one. So this would be a full level 3 fireball. And it's turning into an AoE now, so it's an area of effect. And you can see that we just, blow everybody in the neighborhood away. I'm going to quickly change to my sword, and I can really go to town. So it's an RPG, so we've got a skill tree-based leveling system. Every time you level, you're going to get a certain number of skill points, which you can spend on whatever you'd like, whether it's melee or magic or ranged. And, of course, it's an RPG, so we've got blacksmithing, and we've got alchemy, and, all the good stuff that you expect to see in there. We've got 5 guilds that you can join. In fact, you can join all 5 of them if you really, you want to get all the achievement points. So you've got the Mages Guild, the Alchemist Guild, the Fighters, and now I'm on the spot, so I've got to get all 5. We've got the Merchants, and we've also got the Rangers. And so what you'll do is, if you go through them, then you're going to be able to, you'll unlock new abilities, and you'll unlock new weapons and things like that. As far as the story goes, if you happen to be a Gothic fan, we appreciate you having played the previous games, and so a lot of your favorite characters are going to come back. And in fact, the lead character from all the previous games is back, but this time, at least at the beginning, he's the bad guy. So if you recognize it, then you're going to have some closure. But if you're brand new to it, then it's okay too, because it's a brand new character, it's a brand new island, and it's kind of fresh.